super racehorse at 2 and 3. Now, to win the championship at 2 is great. To win it at 2 and 3 hadn't been done for 31 years, and put him in a league with Secretariat, Seattle Slew and Affirmed, the previous horses that have done that. These were all leading sires.
He's a great moving horse, he's athletic, he's well balanced, he's got a great girth on him, terrific length in the hip, you know, he's just a nice horse.
He's a very powerful horse all over, and as you say, a great hind quarter. I can't see why he won't be suited to Australian racing. Bring it through our system, and I can certainly see us getting a result with him.
Looking at Lucky, suddenly opens up 2.5. Noble's Promise in the program, battle for second. Looking at Lucky, Noble's Promise, looking at Lucky.
Well, I just think his race record and his pedigree. Mr. Kwanko's a great follower of American racing, and he's been talking about looking at Lucky for some time. And you know, he really was keen to heavily support him, and certainly we're supporting him as heavy as any other young stallion.
This horse showed class. He came out at 3, he won a classic. He won the Preakness. Now you've got the Derby and you've got the Belmont, but the Speed Classic is the Preakness. He won that, he won the Haskell.
And looking at Lucky and Martin Garcia romping the Haskell.
You know, Mr. Prospector sons have worked out here, and they keep going, and they're sort of horses that they can run early, and they'll certainly train on, and they can get a classic distance, and I think that type of breed has worked here in Australia, and I'd be sticking to it. You know, he'd be one horse I'd be supporting, yeah.
He's a beautiful horse. You know, he's by Smart Strike, so he's a stallion that's done exceptionally over there and produced a lot of very fast, you know, Group 1 horses, and I'm going to use him twice this year.
Looking at Lucky, here's Jackson Bennett first on. Looking at Lucky, got it.
To me, I reckon if you bred the right mare to him, you could throw a sprinter, you could throw a stayer. You know, he's just got great scope, and you know, I look at a horse as an individual, not where they come from, and I reckon he's one of the nicest horses that I've seen come from America over the last 10 or 15 years. I've been looking at him, and you know, he's just a quality animal.
He's going to be a very commercial first crop sire. He won't have any convictions. He's a perfect outcross and a super racehorse. It's hard to find any horse who's won 5 Group 1s, 3 of them as a 2-year-old.
With him, he's beautifully balanced. He's a great looking horse, and you know, I think he might be a great outcross for some of my mares anyway.
The fact is he doesn't have any weak points. I would breed to him for that reason. Am indeed sending one of my own mares to him for that reason.